It's a beautiful May and time for another monthly reset. Hi, I'm Miranisa, a content creator from Ghana, and this is Miranisa's Mini Moments. Welcome to the new month. In this video, we are going to do a reset as we prepare for the month of May. We are going to look into April to see how we did. Did we achieve our goals? Did we stick to our intentions? What are some lessons that we can take from April into May? So if that's something that interests you, stick around and let's get into this video. But first, let's do a recap of April. April was the month that allowed me to rest, reconnect, and spend quality time with family, friends, and loved ones, especially with all the holidays and long weekends from the Easter break to the Eid weekend to the Workers' Day weekend. And I must say, it's easily my second favorite month after March. No one can beat March because that's my birth month, but April is coming in very close. I'm so grateful because in the past month I was able to spend good quality time with my husband, taking advantage of the holiday, and also was able to get some really good rest. So I ended up feeling a lot less tired throughout the month versus other months, and that's why I agree with everybody who says we need 4-day work weeks, because the science is showing that that's what we need. We are too tired to be working 5 days a week. Begging this man of mine to buy me chocolate.
So the one I bought you.
I ate it. I finished it. So just buy me one.
Going nuts.
He's going nuts. I'm happy that I got to spend some quality time with my husband, especially because in typical months, we have one day in the week that we can properly spend together. And on those days, he's so tired, he'd much rather be asleep. So having the extra days meant that he could still get his sleep and we could still go on some fun adventures. And trust me when I say we did. We went on some fun food adventures. We had a fun time just being together in the same space. And then we went and got manis and pedis together, which was really fun, and that vlog is up for you to watch. He also got his first pair of Crocs, and I got a cute pair of Crocs, and you will see all of that in that vlog. Another wonderful thing about April was reconnecting with my friends again for trivia night after almost 2 years. It was such a fun night. I fully enjoyed myself. I have a vlog up if you're interested in seeing how that went. And after this video, just head back to the channel and see all the videos and moments that you might have missed. That being said, I'm really glad that April presented so much opportunity to reconnect and create memories, as it directly feeds into one of the intentions that I had set. If you watched my previous reset, I said that for April, one of my intentions was to let go of the anger, frustration, and hurt that I was feeling as a result of a loss that I experienced in January, and replace those feelings with warm, happy feelings and wonderful memories. And I think that just spending time with people that I know love and care for me definitely allowed that intention to manifest. So I had a lot less time to spend thinking about what I lost in January, and a lot more time looking forward to the next adventure with my family and friends. And it was definitely a month of healing, and I'm glad that that's what happened in April, because I fully intended that April would be the first step to healing for me. The second intention that I set for April was to give myself grace and be more forgiving to myself, reminding myself that I am human and not everything is within my control. And I think that this was a wonderful intention to have set, because it definitely came in handy. Somewhere during the month, my laptop broke and I lost it. I was extremely down. I was crying and I was just blaming myself. And truthfully, the circumstances that led up to the laptop breaking had nothing to do with me. But I started to question myself and asking, what if I had put the laptop here? What if I had not touched the laptop today? What if I had done this? What if I had done that? I would still have my laptop. And I dwelled so much on the what if I would have, blaming myself fully for what happened. And it took a while for me to snap out of that and say, no, we are not going to do the what ifs, because the what ifs will not fix the laptop. It's already broken. Let's think about what we are going to do next. And as soon as I shifted out of that mindset, my laptop got fixed in the most remarkable way. And I didn't even have to bear any financial responsibility for it. And that was something that I was mostly scared about, but I shifted my mindset from thinking about the what ifs to what's next. And even before I knew that the financial burden would not be borne by me, I was already taking the steps to get the laptop fixed, and it all worked out wonderfully in the end. And a lot of the time, I get into the mindset of blaming myself for every single thing that goes wrong in my life, forgetting that I am not in control of anything. So setting that intention for April was definitely a wonderful one to go into the month with, because it came in handy. It was a very good thing to remind myself of. Let's talk past goals. In April, I had 3 main goals. The first goal was to start to work out more consistently using my Nintendo Switch. The second one was to read more, starting with at least 1 page of a book every week. And the third one was to order out less, eating more home cooked foods, and taking advantage of the food that's at home. Full disclosure, out of these 3 goals, there were 2 goals that I successfully kept to, and then there was 1 goal that I failed at miserably. Now, before we continue into this video, I want you to guess in the comments which 2 goals did I nail and which is the 1 goal that I failed. Regarding the first goal of working out more consistently with my Nintendo Switch, this is a goal that I kept at. I worked out at least twice a week. I made sure to keep up with working out on Saturdays. In the video, I said that I would pick 2 days, Wednesdays and Saturdays, as my workout days. Saturdays were definitely a constant, but Wednesdays I switched up with other days of the week depending on how the days went. And I'm really glad that I was able to keep up with this goal, because it felt nice to be able to move my body, and I'm kind of happy with the amount of exercise that my body got. I'm not sure how I feel about what my next physical goals are. I feel like I want to lose weight, but I don't know just yet if that's really the goal or if I want to just be a bit more fit, because I don't necessarily want to be skinny. I just feel like the current weight I am at, especially with how short I am, there needs to be some improvement. I need to lose a little weight, because it's not healthy for me to be this heavy with my height. So I'm just kind of conflicted as to what I want to do regarding my physical body, but I'm just glad that I'm at least getting into some fitness routine. The second goal, which was to read a little more, is also a goal that I was able to accomplish successfully. And it helped that during the month someone gifted me with a book, and that was such a really nice surprise. She had posted on her Instagram stories that she had read a book that was wonderful to her, and she wanted to gift a few copies, and I took the bait and I received the book. And it seems like a very interesting book, because it's written by a woman who has gone through like a similar journey that I'm on, navigating the workplace, navigating motherhood, navigating being a wife. So it's something that definitely interested me. I did not finish a book in April, but I am halfway through 2 pretty big books, and I'm happy with how much reading I did. Regarding the third goal, and the one that I failed miserably at, I have no excuses, none. It was just so much easier for me to pick up my phone and order food versus going to the kitchen to cook. and a lot of the time I was just lazy. I have no excuses, but I want to do better. So if you're watching this and if you're someone who is so good with eating home cooked meals and making and has successfully incorporated cooking into your lifestyle, please let me know some of your tips and tricks. That's not meal planning, because the issue with meal planning for me is if I plan a meal for tomorrow, by tomorrow I wouldn't want it because my tastes, preferences and cravings, they change very very often. I can be feeling like eating this, and then as soon as it arrives I don't want it anymore. So that's where the difficulty for meal prepping comes for me. But just share with me your tips and tricks. I'm happy to try it because ordering out almost every day is a very expensive lifestyle and I don't have that money. It's hurting my savings. I don't want to do it anymore. I just want to cook or save some money. So share with me your tips and tricks. Plus, it's not even healthy for me to keep ordering out. I don't even know what ingredients you're using. I'm just eating it. I want to be more in control of my diet, especially because I do want to get into a healthier weight, and my diet is definitely a huge factor to why my weight is at an unhealthy level right now. So definitely share your tips and your tricks with me. I'm so happy to hear it. I'm going to incorporate all the tips that everybody shares with me. Let's talk lessons. April's lessons. In April, there was one major lesson that I learned is to not be afraid to share my story and not be afraid to be vulnerable. I actually did a video on vulnerability, but the reason why I say that this was a lesson that I learned in April is there were lots of intentional, deep conversations that I had with several different people in the past month that came from me opening up and sharing my story and being vulnerable to them. I received some wonderful advice, good conversation from family, from friends, from strangers, just because we had a conversation and just because I wasn't holding back from opening up. So that was definitely a lesson I'm taking with me. Of course, you have to be intentional about the way you open up because not everybody can be trusted. But at the same time, if you're going to be focusing on who can be trusted and who cannot be trusted, nobody is going to get any help. So my biggest lesson is to just not be afraid to share with the people that I can trust what I'm going through or what I need help with. Now that we've got April out of the way, let's talk about our goals for May. The first goal for me is the goal that we filled in April, which is to order out less. I want to get to the point of ordering out at the very maximum 2 days in the week, and right now there are weeks where I'm ordering out every single day. It's very unhealthy, it's way too expensive, and this is a goal that I need to achieve sooner rather than later. So once again, I'm going to ask you to share tips, tricks, anything you think would help me achieve this goal so that I can reduce the number of times I'm ordering out and incorporate cooking properly into my lifestyle. My second goal in May is to do a wardrobe declutter. I would like to, by the end of the month, get rid of many of the clothes in my wardrobe, especially the ones that aren't getting any use. There's some clothes that don't fit anymore, some clothes that I am no longer fond of, and there's some clothes that haven't seen light of day in 2 years. And it doesn't make sense that I am hoarding all of these clothes and not making room for new ones. It's to the point where now when I buy new clothes, I can't even find a place to put them because my wardrobe is overflowing. And there's several of these items that I don't even wear. So by the end of the month, and I'm going to do this gradually, I'm going to get rid of a lot of the clothes, donate them if I can, or just plain and simple, get rid of them. My third goal in May has everything to do with my YouTube channel and building consistency in my uploads. Last month, I attempted to do video every day in April, and then I realized that it's not a challenge that my channel is ready for yet, but I would like to be uploading 2 to 3 videos every week to build that consistency, to improve in my craft, especially where editing is concerned, and to also at some point start a mini series on my channel. In the past month, just uploading a bit more frequently, I've seen a lot of growth on my channel. I gained almost 50 new subscribers, which is nice. And then I have seen that my views have gone up. So it's something that I want to keep up with. So this month, expect to see 2 to 3 videos every single week on this channel, and make sure that you're coming back so that you're not missing out on anything. My fourth and final goal for me is to start to keep a journal. I like to write, I like putting my thoughts to paper. I'm pretty good with words, and this is a hobby, skill, and talent that I have pushed on the back burner for quite a while now that I would like to pick back up. So I have bought myself a really nice journal, and I have downloaded some prompts from Pinterest, and I have promised to dedicate 30 minutes to an hour of my day every day to just sit down and write following the prompts. I think it's the easiest way to get back into writing for me. It'll probably get to a point where I wouldn't need those prompts, but for now, this is what I'm going to do in May, dedicating some minutes in my day to just sitting down and pouring the thoughts out onto paper. Those are my goals for May. Tell me, are any of those goals similar to the goals that you've set for yourself, or are they different? I would like to hear some of your goals, so make sure you comment down letting me know what's one goal you've set for yourself for this month. Now let's talk intentions. One of the intentions that I have in May is to live life in active gratitude. I think that being grateful is a wonderful and powerful mindset to have. As human, it's very easy to forget to be grateful for the little things. We take so much for granted. We take the fact that we are alive for granted, the fact that there's food to eat for granted. And I would like to shift my mindset to appreciate even the things that I think I deserve and should have, like the love of my family, the support of my family, and then just go into every day finding more things to be grateful for. One of the ways that I intend to live in active gratitude is through my journaling. I have included several prompts that just ask me, what are you grateful for today? What's something that someone said to you today that you're grateful for? What's a part of you that you're grateful for? Just so that every single day, as I am writing, I am reminding myself to walk in gratitude. My second intention in May is to build myself up through positive affirmations. There's a lot of times when, rather than uphold myself and remind myself that I am beautifully, wonderfully created, I put myself down and remind myself of everything that makes me bad. And that does nothing to build me up. So I want to go into the month every day affirming my strengths. There are several schools of thought that say that the affirmations you give yourself become yourself. And I would like to become a wonderful, intelligent, smart, dedicated, committed, wonderful person. And one of the ways to do that is to remind myself that I am smart, dedicated, wonderful. So I want to build myself up with positive affirmations to the point where these things become truths about me. That's it for this monthly reset. I hope that you found this video helpful and there were several parts that you could apply to your own life. I think that May is going to be magnificent and that we will be alright. If you're new here, I must tell you, we have a lot of fun and you don't want to be left out, so make sure you subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, I see you, I appreciate you, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for coming back to watch my videos. It means the world to me and I can't wait to see you here again. Until the next time, take care of yourself. Bye.